Hey everybody, welcome to the video and the page. This is APOC here. With this video, we're going to do a presentation of taking you and getting Somber Smithing Stones 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9. And we're going to do a step-by-step all the way from Limgrave all the way to Volcano Manor. That way, right out the gate, you can get your weapon or your seal from 0 to 6 if it takes Somber Smithing Stones. And you're ready to rock and roll with the character. Um, with that said, we'll start the video and we'll be starting off at in Limgrave, I believe at Gatefront, Site of Grace, and then we'll just take it from there. Enjoy. Here we are. We're going to head on a horse and break left from the Gill Lake Site of Grace, which is south of the Gatefront Site of Grace. We're going to follow the road here. We're going to cross a bridge momentarily. Oh, I always have to pick up the runes. It's like a OCD thing of mine. I can't go by a skull that's got the runes. I have to stop and grab them. So here's a fight that we'll be having later on. And he's going to pay for that. That's for sure. He's going to pay for that. But in the meantime, after you cross the bridge, you want to veer to the right. And then you come into this little clearing here. And then you'll be able to get Somber Smithing Stone 1. We gotta get out of there before he gets aggro. He's already aggroed on us. We're gonna come by this caravan here. We're gonna keep following the road south. Further and further south we go from Gatefront. Now off on the right hand side, about here, right here, is a Site of Grace. I wanted to go in there and then I decided now I already have the Kaiden guy ready to fight. So we'll just keep going there. But if you wanted to, that's a Site of Grace over there you could pick up. I try to get the Site of Graces on the way there, so in case something happens, you're very close by to, or it's not as far to restart. Now here we are at the Bridge of Sacrifice. We got to cross this. And we'll come back and pay these guys a little visit. But right now, we're on our way to getting this Site of Grace here. And then we're going to keep moving to the next Site of Grace. As you'll see through this video, I try to get Site of Grace, Site of Grace, Site of Grace, Site of Grace till we got there. That way it's easy to track it. If you can see on your map. It's like, well, he was just here at this Site of Grace. This is like the 4th or 5th one, you know. You'll be able to locate them. Here we got another Site of Grace, like I said. And we're going to head on a horse. You're going to veer to the left. Get through this opening here and stay towards your left. Well, I decided to come out here and grab. You should have stayed to the left, but for the sake of this video, I wanted to get the map and I wanted to show you that there's a guy shooting arrows at you. But if you stay to your left as you go down the middle of this map, yeah, zig to the right and then go to the left, you'll be okay. Because what we need is on the left side of the map. You head around here, avoid the arrow, and you're going to break left again, a harder left, and you're going to head toward those jellyfish that you see. Those red things are jellyfish. They're angry jellyfish. They are watching over Somber Smithing Stone 2. And you pick up the arterial leaf or arterial leaf. And then we're going to head towards Somber Smithing Stone 3. Now that one is in another location. It's not here in Limgrave. It's actually in Liurnia on the Lakes. I wanted to do them in order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Although it would have been easier to jump from 3 to 6 because to get to 6 you have to be in Liurnia of the Lakes. But I just wanted to do it in order. That way it's easier to follow it. At least for me it was to explain it and follow it.
I am no selling.
Since this particular character is an archer, it's very beneficial to top off getting arrows. Um, if you've got 86 runes, buy arrows. 26 runes, buy arrows. 11,000 runes, buy arrows. Because that's how you make your kills with this particular build. And if you don't have arrows, you can't make kills. Unlike other weapons, you buy the weapon and the weapon does the killing. This needs a constant supply of runes to buy arrows, or you can craft arrows, and there'll be other videos I'll be showing you how to do that as well. But right now, we're worried about the Somber Smithing Stone. And now we're going to jump back to the Gatefront Ruins in Limgrave. Show you on the map there, and then we just jump there. And from here, we're going to hop on our horse and head through that gate. And then we're going to follow the road. Now back there on the right hand side was a site of grace. I usually would stop there and grab it because I like going to site of grace on the way there. But with all of the wolves aggroed, I might have gotten into a confrontation. I might have got killed by accident and I got to restart the whole thing over. I didn't want to do that, so I just pushed forward to get to the next site of grace, which is an easier one to get without having things chasing you. And that was the Nomadic Warrior Cookbook 7. And we're here on the map, and where we have to get to is across to there. We're going to put a mark there just so you can see where we have to go. It looks like you have to go that way, but you really don't go that way. I'll show you. You want to come down here, jump, and then you want to head up the hill. And then once you get up to the top of this, you're going to break right. And you're going to break right again. And then you're just going to take this straight. It curves and bends, but you're in the pipe 5 by 5. I know where you got to go. I'm in the pipe 5 by 5. If you know, you know. It's my favorite movie franchise. So I hope there's other fans out there of that franchise. So hey, click the like button if you're a fan of Aliens, Alien 3, Alien Resurrection, of Prometheus, Alien Covenant. If you love the Xenos, click the like button. and subscribe. But here we are at the next site of grace, the learning of the lakes. We got this grace here, and then we're going to hop back on the horse. And we're going to push around down here. Oh, see what I mean? OCD kicks in. I got to grab it. I got to grab it. I'm going to follow the trail down and around. Down and around the bend. I think there's a song that goes something like that. Going off around the bend. I forget who. I think that's Clean's Clearwater, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. But here's a little encampment, but we're not going to be bothered with it at the moment because we're not here for that. We're here for the Somber Smithing Stone 6. Oh, 3. 3 location. This is 3. This is to get to 3. I'm going to get that site of grace. Now, what you have to do when you get here, to make things easier, we're going to head up here and grab this here. This will connect the map and open the map up so we're able to see where we're going before we get there. I always hate these little things because they just want to kill you. They don't want you to get the map part. Like if Dora the Explorer has a had I got the map. These would be the anti-Dora map people. Like they don't want you to get the map. They hate the map. So we got killed there, but we did grab the map. And with the map, we're gonna open up. See? Now, where we're gonna head over to is over here. We have to get to this side. And when we get to this side, we'll be able to push up on the right-hand side to get to Somber Smithing Stone 3. But we're gonna need to pick up some gray sites on the way. And for a nanosecond here, I confused myself. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought, and then I remember, wait a minute, we got to get the gray site first. So I turn around and I come back up here because there is a gray site up here. And it's better to grab the gray sites. And then if you accidentally get killed, you're not that far back from where you were. Than to forget to grab the gray site, get killed, and have to go back to before where you were at, which would be a pain. Can you imagine if I didn't grab any gray sites and then I got killed and had to go all the way back to Limgrave? Like that would be a pain in the neck. So that's why it's important to grab the gray sites when you can grab them. And we just pass all of this nonsense here. I'm doing a little zigzag to keep keep the giant from hitting me in the back with a breast attack, because they like to yell at you. They're like a giant Karen giant. Okay, we grabbed this gray site. This is one of the last gray sites before we line ourselves up. This is the next to last one. The one after this one will line us up to getting the Somber Smithing Stone 3. It's just right over there. I try to keep it on the map so you can see what area we'll be going to or towards. That way it's easier for you to identify it. And it's not just for you to identify easier, it's also for me as well. I have ADHD, so I have to continue to keep this going. So I remain focused, and it's easier for me to do what I have to do when I do it like that, step by step to get to the end of it. And here we are, the last gray site before we grab Somber Smithing Stone 3. Now that we're here, we're going to head down there, and somewhere in the weeds is going to be a scarab, and we're going to take care of the scarab, and we're going to get that. So you come up this hill, and right after you see those rocks, those lines of rocks jutting out, we're going to break right. And you head here, and you go toward those trees going underneath the rock. It's all bushies, this area here. You want to get into here. And you want to take it down. And now, here, you should probably be able to hear it. You can hear it now. There it is. And we take our bow out, and we shoot it a couple times. Actually, more than a couple times. But we shoot it. And that's why I grabbed the bow and I grabbed arrows. A, this character is an archer, but B, to grab these things, you're going to need a bow. You just are. There's one in particular that's high up, so you got to shoot at it. But that's Somber Smithing Stone 3. And now we're going to go and get Somber Smithing Stone 4, and that's in Caelid. So we're going to come all the way back here on the map, and then I'll show you how to get to Caelid. And there he is at the gate front. Site of Grace in Limgrave. We're going to hop on a horse. We're going to head up through Stormgate. We've seen this area already. We're going to do it again. Head up here to Storm Hill. And the dogs are going to, or the wolves are going to come out of the sky. At this time, I'm going to grab the Site of Grace. And then we're going to head back on our horse. Now, when you come down here, you have a choice. You can go left up there, or you can go right down there. We're going to go not to the left, we're going to go to the right down here. As soon as I said that, I get attacked by wolves. But you stay on the path, and you know you're going the right way when you see a kite walking by. You grab those fire arrows. And once you pass him, you want to break right. And then you'll see the shack here. This is the War Master shack. This is a good Site of Grace. This is an area of concern for our character, because we'll have to come back here. And once we come back here, there's a character we have to defeat, which will give us a bell bearing, which will allow us to get thin bones. We can buy them from the lady at the round table hold, and we can craft our own arrows. We don't have to keep buying them. Now this gray site coming up is another very important gray site for our particular archer build character here, the Widow. The reason why this is an important site is because, well, you hear the guy up there saying, hello, hello. We have to get the jar guy. We have to help him out because he's a character we're going to have to get a talisman from later on in the game. and you meet him for the first time up there. So we're gonna have to come back and get there. Off on the right hand side, you can't see it because I wasn't showing it. Is a thing you can jump down or jump up. I want to call it a sky lift. It's not a sky lift, but sky lift is stuck in my head. It's like a wind thing. You jump in and it pushes you up. But there's a cave down there that has a talisman we have to get. And behind us a little bit was a merchant that we have to talk to. He's got an important book that we have to buy off of him. But I'm not doing all of that right now because we're here for the Somber Smithing Stone. So we're going to stop off at the site of grace here. And we're going to open up the map. I'm going to show you where we're at here. Oh, no, I don't open up the map. Never mind. So we just keep pushing. This is some water village. Some water has a mariner, as you see him. But we go past the mariner. We're going to come up this hill. Now, this hill here can be kind of tricky because if you continue to go straight, it takes you to a church. And in the church, there's a character that wants to kill you. They invade you. You become invaded. And they try and kill you. But we're not going to go there just yet. We'll go there, but not just yet. Because we're here for the Somber Smithing Stone. So, you come up here, instead of breaking left to go to the church, you break right. You head towards that tower. You see that tower? That's where we want to head towards. Or at least it looks like that's where we want to head towards. We want to head towards that, not the church. You jump over the wall here. And we're at a site of grace. You want to pick that up. As you can see, it's the Rot View site of grace. The Rot View balcony site of grace. Now, where we want to do is go down there. And I'm going to target it. See that tree, but not the big one, but the one behind it. There we go. We got to get to that tree. Because that is where Somber Smithing Stone 4 is. So, you head on your horse, you follow the road here. You take it down, you're going to get that to the next site of grace. Passing so many of these scarabs. But we're not going to deal with them just yet. As you can see, the dogs are munching. And this is the answer to the question, you let the dogs out. When you let the dogs out, this is what happens. We grab this site of grace here. Oops. Looks like it's time to get on the horse. He did not like my answer to who let the dogs out. He was just like, I'll show you. Not only who let the dogs out, why they shouldn't have let us out to begin with. But you can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. I'm on my horse and I skedaddled. We're moving, baby. We're going to hop over here. Try not to aggro the birds, which are difficult. And I think I did. So what we're going to do is, just in case the bird is aggroed, it becomes a pain in the neck to try to get that scarab when the birds are after you. I'm going to take us down here to the site of grace. We're going to need the site of grace anyway. There's a particular item in that castle we have to grab, or a particular item behind the castle that we have to grab. But we're not here for that yet, because we're here for the Somber Smithing Stones. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is Somber Smithing Stone 4. And that's what we're going to get. So we come back up the hill to this tree. See that tree right there? And look at that right there. And we bust out our arrow and bow. Hit him, take him down. And I'm burning up my fire bows here. And I didn't even mean to say it like that. I'm running through my fire arrows, not realizing it. And it's trying to run. You can't outrun the arrows. You can outrun me, but not the arrows. And there it is, Somber Smithing Stone 4. Now on to Somber Smithing Stone 5. Alright, and from here, the Caleb Ruins, we're gonna start and head out. We're gonna follow this road. Oops. And I said, nah, you know what? We just keep going. Because I was gonna stop and take a picture and show Caleb Ruins location. But I just said it, so we don't need to go back and show you on the map. So we just follow the road. And the road is gonna lead us to another site of grace. We're just gonna have to veer and do a little maneuvering to get to it. But once we're there, it's gonna lead us to a site of grace, which will then take us to where we have to go. So I think I'm like 3 or 4 site of graces from where we get the Somber Smithing Stone 5 at. We keep following the road, keep following the road. There's a big dragon over there. The King Ezekiel, is that his name? I'm not sure. We keep going straight. We're going to stop here, grab this map part. That way we have the map Caled. And off on the left hand side around here will be a site of grace we grab. Oh, no, I didn't grab it. I decided to push. Okay. Back there was a site of grace. And you can grab that. But it looks like I'm the pusher right now. So we're gonna keep going. Me and a friend of mine, we used to work together, and we made fun of this one guy we work with. We used to call him the pusher because he used to just keep pushing. He like take a break. He's like, nah, man, take a break. We keep going. The pusher. And here we're at the swamp of Aeonia. We just follow this around. It's like the shoreline. Just follow it around, and there's our grace site. The reason why we did what I did was because I didn't want to go through the town. There's a lot of magicians in there, a lot of sorcerers. They're just shooting stuff, spamming, like bring. Didn't want to get annihilated in there. Right now we're kind of like a glass cannon. We get hit, we break. So I didn't want to go in there. But I grabbed that site of grace, walk by. When you see that giant thing, you break right again, and that'll take you into here. This is the Celia Crystal Tunnel. We'll be back here eventually, but since we're already here, we might as well just grab it now. Getting back to it will be that much easier then. We won't have to do certain things to get to this location now. We hop back on a horse and you come out here, and when you get to the sandy area, you want to break right. You want to go past this guy here. Keep going and keep going. And what we're going to be looking for is a giant red scarab. Like, he's big. Bigger than all the other scarabs we've ever seen. When you see him, there he is right there. That giant scarab, you're going to want to go right. And you go into these tunnel, this little tunnel here. It's not a tunnel, but a little alley. Or not an alley, but a little, I don't know what you want to call this. Just go through it. And we get down here to Pillages in the Somber Smithing Stone 5. So we've got 1, we've got 2, we've got 3, we've got 4, we've got 5, 1 left. And that one is in Volcano Manor. And to get to Volcano Manor, we're going to have to take a trip, take a ride back to Lakes of Liurnia, or Liurnia on the Lakes. We're going to have to go back there. We have to go big, as they said in Young Frankenstein. Get big! But we got to go to Liurnia on the Lakes. And from there, we'll pick this up. And I'll show you how to get to the school. and then the Volcano Manor. I know originally I had said I wanted to do them in order and get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, but it makes no sense to me to go all the way out to Learning on the Lakes and then Volcano Manor to grab 6 and then come right back here and do 8 and 9. I'm not that far from where 8 and 9 are. So we're going to grab them here. And now we're going to hop on our horse from the ruins location, grace the site. And we're going to be looking for Grail's Dragon Barrow. So we're going to take this road back to the smoldering wall. And it's over on the left. Once you get to the smoldering wall, you break left. And you head towards that big giant skull-like thing there. That big white thing. And go around the back end of it. And what we're going to be looking for is 2 trees with a little silver... a tree with a little silver thing in between them. That's the crossing point that we want to get to the Dragon Barrow, Grail's Dragon Barrow. So, whoops, not there. That's not it. That's not it. We almost jumped to our death. But yeah, here it is. And you jump here, and then we head up, and I grab the Grail's Dragon Barrow, Site of Grace. And we're not that far from 8. There's other smithing stone to grab here in Kaled as well. There's a site that's got a couple 7s and an 8. But right now we're doing Somber Smithing stones. And that's all we're concerned with in this video. And there's the little scarab we're looking for. We're going to start shooting him with arrows. We don't want to get too close because this one is an exploding scarab. If you get too close at the level we're at, it'll kill us. So you pump him full of arrows. And then when he gets to a certain level, now we have him locked in here on a tree, can't escape. We're gonna then move the horse out of the way so that when it does ignite and go up, it doesn't take us out. See, we move out, let him go through, don't get too close, and then he starts to ignite and he blows up. And there is Somber Smithing Stone 8. And again, 9, we just go straight. We're going to grab this here because this is a map. We like the areas mapped. We're going to come down here and we're going to go to the left. Once we pass this dragon in the water, we grab that and then we break left. And then we take this down. And after we take it down, you will see a lot of chairs, look like a little picnic area. And we'll grab the rune arc, and then we'll grab Somber Smithing Stone 9. And there we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, and 9. And now we'll go to Learning on the Lakes. We'll get ourselves a key to the academy, go through the academy, well, not through the academy, but go to an area of the academy, which will then transport us to Volcano Manor so that we can get Somber Smithing Stone 6. We're also going to grab another 5 while we're there. So there's a Somber Smithing Stone 5 there as well, and we'll grab that. Here we are back at Learning of the Lakes. We're going to go there, and we're going to grab that because that's a map, and we need to see where we're going, or I need to show you on a map where we're going. So we hop on our horse, we jump the gaps. I really am enjoying Elden Ring. I first got this game a couple years ago, and when I first got it, I loved it, and I had it in the category of Skyrim. And Skyrim is a game I hold dear to my heart. And if I put you in a Skyrim, when I play you, it's like, wow, I haven't played something like this and felt like this in Skyrim. That's saying a lot. Now, I still, between the two, will take Skyrim over this, but the replayability, I think, favors this game more than Skyrim because there's just so many builds you can make and so many things you can do. And I haven't found all of the areas. I haven't gone everywhere in this game yet. So it's an enjoyable game. But anyway, I'm talking. What we have to do is now get to that area. Somewhere around there is going to be a sleeping dragon, and behind the sleeping dragon is a key that gets us into the academy. So we'll put a marker up in that area. Somewhere around there will be the dragon, and we'll grab the key, and then we'll head to the academy. And there's our marker. The dragon's not here, so we'll go forward because he's really close by. He's really, really close by. And there, that island right there is where you'll find the sleeping dragon. And as long as you don't touch him, he won't go aggro on you. If you touch him, then there's going to be a problem. So that's the rock you want to get to for the dragon, not the one that I had marked. Right there is the key to the academy glintstone key. I'm going to grab the kukuris here. I'm going to grab the dragon wound grease. We're going to tiptoe by him. We're going to head up. Oops, got to grab those. And we're going to head up here because there's a site of grace right there. I'm going to grab that because it's always good to have the sites of graces lit up on your maps. Now, what we're going to do, I'm going to show you a trick to get into the academy without going through the front gate and fighting everyone and fighting all the guards and fighting. We don't want to do all of that right now. We're not designed for fighting right now. We're designed for quick transport. Get here, get out. And that's what we're doing. So we come back here to the Liurnia of the Lakes Grace site where the vendor is. And you go forward here. And what we're looking for is a place called Lascar Ruins. I'm going to grab the Grace site there because right in front of the ruins is a transporter. The transporter will get us it will get us to the gate front of the academy. Let's grab this Grace site. I'm going to come up here and grab these. It's glintstone cookbook here, craftsman's cookbook. Hop on our horse and we're going to head towards this little thing gazebo here. And you want to break here off to the right because right here is smithing stone 3. And then we come up into the gazebo and hit the transporter. And that'll take us to the academy gate front. And then we grab the gray site here. we'll grab the map up here, or the meeting place map. And with the glintstone key, we'll get us through the seal. And we're in the academy. Right here. Now, we're going to grab this gray site. And ordinarily, I would take you to a merchant who's behind us. Not on the right-hand side there, but behind us. Off to our left now. But I'm not going to do that because we're here. Say it with me now. For the Somber Smithing Stones. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to just focus on those. So we get on this lift and we take it up. And then we're going to run off of it and head towards the Academy of Raya Lucaria. This place is wild. It is. It's crazy in here. It's a lot of fun. I can't wait to come back. Can't wait to come back. I open up the gate and they go crazy. I'll sit here and drink on my little sparkling water, my peach sparkling water. Now I'm going to break right here. Left here, and I'm going to grab this gray site because I'm going to sneak out and try and grab a Somber Smithing Stone 3. There's an extra Somber Smithing Stone up. They got us. They got us. I was like, I ain't grabbing nothing. That's staying right here. That's staying right here. But we're gonna get it. Because that's what we do. That's what we're here for. Well, that's not what we're here for. We're here for Somber Smithing Stone 6. But it's a Somber Smithing Stone. And never let one pass if you can grab it and it's on the way. We go around here, Somber Smithing Stone 3. We grab it and then we go back and we make a right and then we make another right and then we make a left. And we head down here. And we're going to take ourselves on an elevator ride to get to the bottom of things. And then we're really going to get to the bottom of things. Oh, getting shot at by the marionette puppet guys. Or whatever they are. We grab the magic grease, we do a little roll here to bump the big guy out of the way and get by the dog. The dog's on. He's hot. They're hot on our rear. But check us out here. Watch this. Batman maneuver. That was a Batman maneuver. See how cool I was? Now watch how uncool I am. I should be walking and I'm just thinking, wow, that was really cool. And now it's too late to get to the top. But you could walk and get to the top. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump down. And we're going to hit this guy here. Pump him full of arrows. And then we're going to catch the lift on the way down right here. And we're going to follow it down. And once we get to the bottom here, there's going to be a... I don't know what she is, an Iron Maiden, I think they call her, or something like that. I don't know what she is. She's not happy, and she doesn't like us. And she's gonna kill us. But we want her to kill us. That's why we're here. Not as a sacrifice, but because, excuse me, you'll see us being transported. Well, before that happens, we'll grab that smithing stone here. 5. You can see we're on a smithing stone craze here. We're here for the Sombers, but I'll take even the smithing stones if it's near me. We get grabbed and brought into that, and then that's going to transport us to Volcano Manor. You gotta say it like that. You gotta be like, Volcano Manor. Like it's serious. We're gonna hop over there. I'm gonna hop over here. Then you're going to line yourself up with the ledge and then roll off of it, because I'll slide you onto that. And if you can do that and you hop over to here. Now, a lot of people will have you jump into the lava and try and walk, but I won't do that. I'll come over here, and then we jump over here, and then we jump over here. We're not getting attacked, and we made it through. And then we'll heal up with the healing thing, and we're good to go. We're going to head up here, this elevator. I'm going to run across and grab Somber Smithing Stone 5 because we're really close to it. We're really, really close to it. So we come up here. He saw us. Did you see it? He was ready to hit us with the whip. But we made it quickly. That's what you gotta do. You gotta shoot over quickly. And then come over here. Make sure the big guy doesn't see us. And right here on the ledge is Somber Smithing Stone 5. So we got another 5. We got another 3 and another 5. Which is good. And then we're going to take the elevator down. But what we're trying to do is figure out our route. We want to jump from there and move over to there. And then climb up that big triangle one. So, make sure we got this right, because it gets confusing. We want to go from there to this one to this one. Okay. I'm going to come down here. If your sneak is good, you won't trigger the snake guy. If it isn't, you'll trigger him. So you see him just walking around, and we're keeping our distance, but we're keeping it moving at the same time. You don't want to be too fast, you don't want to be too slow. There's like a certain speed you have to be at. We jump here, we go across, and then, oops, guess whose finger didn't work on the jump? Mine. And I kept this in the video. It would have been easy to just restart it, but I said no. I want to show how I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I'm constantly making mistakes. And so we come back up here, and I'm like, gotta stay low. Gotta do the crawl, not too fast, not too slow. Get up here, cross over, and do the jump. Oh no, we didn't do the jump. For some reason, my button's sticking, and it's not taking the jump. As you can see, I run off the edge, I land on the thing, and then he does the jump. Or she does the jump. So now I'm kind of angry now. I'm just mad. Because it's like, you're trying to get me killed. You're literally trying to get me killed. I don't even know where the big guy is, the snake guy is. And I'm like, oh, there he is, there he is, there he is. And then we jump. And then we stop. And then we run. And then I hit the button. Really hard that time. I had to really mash that button in. But then we hop over there. We hop over here. And you see the button didn't jump that time. And then we grab Somber Smithing Stone 6. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9. And that's the end of the video. We're going to see if we can grab this here. Can we do it? Nah, they don't want us to. Ah, look at that. They were like, get out of here. Get out of here with that. But that's the video. And that's how you get all of your Somber Smithing Stones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9. Now what we have to do is get to the grace site so we can get out of here. Because since we were transported here until we rest at a grace site, we're locked in here. We can't get out. We can't do anything. So now we're making our way towards the grace site to get out of here. You want to follow this path down, down, and you want to hop down onto the left and then jump over to the right. And head down. You want to look over the edge before you jump, sort of, just to make sure you're going in the right area. So I tried to heal up, and I paid the price. It's like Emperor Palpatine said to Luke Skywalker, "You will pay for your lack of vision." That's exactly what happened. I took a moment to heal up, and it was that. That was it. They were like, "You're eating all of this stuff, buddy. You're eating all of it." And so we jump down, jump down, jump down here. I'm gonna heal up because you never know if this thing grabs you. Luckily, we made it by, but then this buddy hits us, and I'm just trying to get to the gray site. I just got to get to the gray site. They can do whatever they want to with me afterwards, but I just got to get to the gray site, you know? And that's it. I died, but we got the gray site, and the gray site will take us. When we come back to here, and then we can just rest and then go where we need to go after that. And that's the video, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. She is going to take us to the round table hold. And if I had runes, I could actually use the runes on a particular weapon, if I had my weapon as well, to get it up to 6 on this shot right here with this trip to the round table hold. But that's the video, and I'll make another one showing another location where you can actually buy smithing stones, Somber Smithing Stones 1, 2, 3, and 4 from a character in the game at another location in Liurnia of the Lakes. But that's another video. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.